When putting together an estate plan, it can sometimes be difficult to know where to start. But over at Market Advisory Group, they want to help. So joining us today with all the tips you need, we have financial expert Julie Newton. Good morning, Julie. How's it going?
It's going great. Good morning.
So Julie, some people, it can be very important for them to have an estate plan. When should they start making one?
Well, a lot of people start with their estate plan when their children are young. You know, the big concern is what happens to my children if I pass away unexpectedly? Who's going to take care of them? And so they create that plan just to make sure their children are looked after. But then a lot of times we kind of forget about that as time goes by. And then suddenly as we approach retirement, we recognize that, you know, we need to make sure we have a plan in place. Who's going to get my stuff? So typically as they move into retirement, that's when people start to think about it.
Okay, so when putting together an estate plan, what are some things to remember?
There's a lot of different things to keep in mind, but one of the most important things in terms of estate plan is what happens to you if you aren't able to make decisions for yourself. So maybe you are incapacitated. Who's going to make those health decisions for you? Who's going to make the financial decisions for you if you are unable? So a power of attorney is a good place to start. Other things that you can keep in mind is what do you want to happen to your stuff? Who do you want to get that? Or maybe you don't have a long-term care policy in place. Maybe you need to think about what's going to happen to your assets if you have to go into a nursing home. So there's a lot of different things to think about to kind of plan for what kind of estate plan you need and how to get that.
Okay, so if someone doesn't know whether or not they even want to create an estate plan, how can you help them with that?
So we typically have people come in and sit down with one of our attorneys, our estate planning attorneys, and they just kind of go through the entire situation. So one place to start is, what are your concerns? What do you not want to happen with your assets, with your stuff? Who do you want to look after those things? And then of course, as always, once we create that plan, whether it's, you know, a will, a trust, power of attorney documents, to review that frequently every 2 to 3 years to make sure that there haven't been any significant changes and to adjust those plans as necessary for the changes.
Okay, so if people want to learn more, Julie, get in touch with you guys, how can they do that?
They can contact the office or go to our website, marketadvisorygroup.com. Either place, schedule an appointment, come in and see one of our attorneys or one of the other members of the team.
Okay, thank you so much, Julie.
Thank you.
Ask Our Advisor on Kansas City Spotlight has been paid for by Market Advisory Group. For more information, visit marketadvisorygroup.com.